real quick, I just wanted to mention the Packers here. They looked bad on Sunday. No ifs, ands, or buts. They got mauled.
Yeah.
The Vikings were head and shoulders above them. And Jordan Love, 24 for 41, 229 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. But another week of more negatives than positives. And they had an opportunity. Kirk went down with 8 minutes left in the game. They drove down into the red zone, and they could not score. The Vikings defense held them time and time again. You would think that was an opportunity to go for a team that's been so good in the second half and seize control of that game. But once again, they 4 red zone trips, they only scored on one of them. I walked away saying, wow, if I were a Packers fan, I'm really discouraged from that.
And I, on the last episode with the Chill Pill segment, was doing all I can to defend Jordan Love. And yet here it comes and gives me more reason not to. And it was especially that last 6 minutes when they still had a shot. They got to the red zone and couldn't score. Then they turned Minnesota over. Okay, another shot, and they couldn't score again. And it's just like the throws he made it was to the wrong person.
3 points in the first half. Again. They can't score.
He just doesn't. The decision making right now is just so bad. The accuracy is not good. He doesn't seem to know what he's doing.
Ziggy, what was your takeaway from the Packers' point of view?
Bye-bye, Jordan Love.
No,
see you never.
Like I know we're being
no. Look, if you thought Jordan Love was the Packers, I'm being serious here. If you thought he was the quarterback of the future, obviously he's finishing out the year. I'm not saying they're benching him. But the Packers this offseason will be scouting every single quarterback in the draft. It is extremely likely they will have a record where they're picking top 10 and can take one. And Jordan Love's time in Green Bay will come to an end in the middle of next season.
See, I know we've been kind of bouncing back and forth on Jordan Love. Like, get rid of, they should get rid of him.
Done.
All right, so Ziggy's had enough. I'm not moving off of what I said last week where you have to keep giving. He has the season. We know he has the full season to show that he can be the quarterback of the future, to earn the trust of them not to have to go out and get someone next year. But as it stands right now, the Packers would be picking 6 overall in the draft, and we're seeing the same mistakes. So I woke up to a video on Twitter of Dan Orlovsky talking about Jordan Love like being off balance when he throws, bouncing in the pocket, not being ready to throw when his receiver's coming out of his route or when his receiver is breaking open on a go route. Like he's a little too delayed. And I think that's still coaching. Like LaFleur has to coach him up. And maybe at some point it's a Jordan Love problem. And we're not inside the Packers facilities. We don't know. But yeah, it is starting to get to the point in the season where you're saying soon you need to flip the switch, because now it's been multiple weeks in a row of disappointing performances. And we still do acknowledge that Christian Watson has not stepped up the way we expect him to. He's been a little banged up. Romeo Doubs has just been okay. There's no Devontae Adams there in Green. There is no Devontae Adams in Green Bay. A little Avatar reference right there. But overall, the Packers offense has been really disappointing. There's no one who it feels like can hurt you.
Yeah, I don't believe that the receiver talent is good at all. Yeah, it's a tough situation. As I said last week, it's not easy for him because this Green Bay Packers team as a whole stinks. But going back to Jordan Love, like I just said, he seems incapable right now, for the most part, of making a proper read or not throwing into coverage. It's like, what is he doing? It's very questionable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we said it last week. The clock is on for everyone in the NFL, but when you're the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, you have to start to perform, and he's got the season. In my eyes, he has the full season. Go ahead, turn it around. But another week now where it's all right. This Vikings Ziggy's waving goodbye.
Saying goodbye.
And you know what? I just want to also make it clear, like, to Packers fans, we whooped their ass. Like, that's exactly what we said would happen. And I feel great about it.
But at what cost?
I feel great about it. But I know. Yeah, I know. So you guys actually probably win the war here. Oh, that sucked.